Hi, fourth graders. Today we are going to review a few things about launching our fourth grade virtual book clubs, and I'm going to answer a few questions you may have. Where are you going to get your books? So to start out our book clubs, we're going to be using Get Epic. A lot of us have already used this platform and we know how to use it well. Some of us even already have usernames set up. Your teachers invited you to have your own username and your own sort of section on Get Epic if you haven't already used one. If you don't know how to get on there and to find your own spot, please reach out to your teacher because we are here to help you do that. But when you get on there, your first book is going to be assigned to you. This first book is going to be your first book club book. Don't read your book club book just yet, but I do want you today to go on there to actually figure out, well, what am I reading? How are you going to keep track of your jots? There are a few different ways that you can do this, but there are two ways in particular that fourth graders are really going to be pushed to do. If you're the type of learner that really needs to jot your notes down on sticky notes or on paper, please reach out to your teacher and you can use that if that works best for you. However, there's another way that we're really pushing to use. This is called a jot lot. A jot lot is going to be assigned to you on Google Classroom. Each day, when you're having an assignment with your book club, it's going to be written in your jot lot. Your job, after you complete that reading, is to answer the question that's been provided for you. So for example, if I read Monday, April 13th, and I read chapter 2 of my book, the question I was supposed to be answering was, what are you thinking about your character? And then I wrote my jot about my character. The book that you're going to have will always be written on the title here, and your club name will be written above. You'll figure out your club name when you meet with each other on Wednesday. You don't need to come up with your questions that you're going to answer. Teachers are going to write that there. Your job is, however, to make sure that you are jotting. The jots that you're writing on the side here are so important because that is what you're going to be sharing when you meet with your book club. Additional things that you need to know. Your book clubs are really counting on you to do your reading every night. Since we're at home and we don't have many outside sports or things going on right now, the amount of reading that you're going to be asked to do is going to be a little bit more than you're used to. However, it is really going to be a great chance for us to still push ourselves to grow as readers. The only way we become better at reading is by reading. When you meet with your book club, your teacher is going to be there to help you, but you're really responsible for sharing out your own ideas. That's why it's so important that you're filling out your jot lot and making sure you write jots. When you meet with your group, you're going to share those jots, and then you're also going to try to go off of each other's ideas to have a discussion. If you get confused though, don't worry. Your teacher is always going to be here to help you during your book club meetings. So my friends, you do have some homework for tomorrow. Below this video, you'll see your homework written out in steps, but I'm going to go over it with you here really quickly. First thing you're going to do is you're going to explore your book that you're going to be reading on Epic. When you get into Epic, you'll have an assigned book. That's your job to go in and see, well, okay, what book am I going to be reading first? Write it below as your first question. Remember though, do not start reading your book club book. Your book club has to decide what that work is going to look like. Another thing that you're going to do is I want you to think about and find a spot that you're going to complete your reading in your house. Maybe that's a really comfy chair you have. Maybe it's your bed. Maybe you have a reading nook. Find a spot that's going to work for you in these next few weeks as we do our book club reading, where you're going to be able to do your best reading work and your best jotting work. 4, jot down ideas of things that you're going to add to your constitution when you meet with your book clubs on Wednesday. So we're going to create kind of a contract that we're all going to sign. It's going to be called our Constitution. Come up with an idea or two of things that you think we should be following when we're in our book clubs. For example, if I don't agree on homework, I know I can rock it out with my team is an example of something you can write. The last thing I want you to do before we meet with each other on Wednesday is to explore the Google Classroom resources for virtual book clubs. In Google Classroom, that's where you're going to find your jot lot and any other essential information that we need. Remember, don't worry, your teacher's always here to walk you through those steps if you're confused, and on Monday, we're going to go over it anyway. But this is just information for you to do. All right, readers, so we have some homework to do below. Let's get started.